Hi guys, welcome to Talk Africa. I am your host Jessy. This is episode 30 or 31, Victor.
30.
We're losing the count.
Okay.
Yeah.
We will figure. Tutajua.
Anyway, we're back to studio. I hope you guys enjoyed the previous episode. It was so amazing. You guys go and share. Or you guys are not mental health enthusiasts. Anyway, Victor, karibu studio.
Anyway, okay. Hiyo kitu. Thanks. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, anyway, Victor, umeshinda aje? How have you been?
Mi niko sawa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man of few words leo.
Okay, since the last episode, umeshinda aje? Give people insight. You know, someone is watching this episode because of you. They are on TikTok Africa because of you.
Of me? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Mi nimeshinda poa.
Mm-hmm.
Not much going on. Mini homebody siku hizi. So, work from home.
Work from home, why?
I'm employed, but I'm working from home.
Life must be nice.
Yes, I'm currently a full-time
Dad.
son.
Oh.
No. Hey. Umeshindaje?
Maybe been good. I think been out and about. Editing also.
Out and about.
Yeah.
Hey,
Been editing a couple of things and shooting also a couple of things since the last time we met. It's been interesting, yeah? And
nimeona hapo new episode.
Yeah, I've tried. I've gone all out. That was so energetic for me as an introvert.
Jona Jessy anakimbia huko.
Yeah. Anyway, yes, that has been my week, and we're back to studio. We're having an interesting episode. Anyway, first of all, Google I/O happened. Ama sijui inaitwa aje. Yes, Google. The Google event.
Yes.
What were your takes?
Me at this point I feel like tumefika some sort of like standstill in the tech community. You need to take the innovation and invention
space,
parts,
yeah.
Because now currently kila kitu is revolving around one thing. The story AI, so it was just about Gemini and all that stuff. So it's nothing really new. So me, I didn't even bother like watching it. Me, I just came and read whatever was there after. Na hiyo ndo mi nilipick up.
What do you think about the DJ?
The DJ?
Yeah, the DJ that played the... You never saw the DJ?
I didn't see a DJ.
Man, you've seen Silicon Valley?
Yes, I have.
You've seen how it starts?
Yes.
There's that guy who performs for the techies, and the techies are wondering who's this guy.
Hey, do I even remember that?
Season 1.
Sasa iko na 6 seasons.
Now I'm talking season 1.
Hey.
Now the same instance was replicated by Google, and that DJ was so
It was so odd.
So amazing in some way. You see,
for the pre-show. Ama ilikuwa nini hiyo?
Nah, as in, I think he opened finalized, and I'm not so sure, but he was so funky.
Unajua unapenda vitu zingine sijui.
Yeah, but he was
funky ndio nini?
He was so funky. He was so released compared to the crowd. You know, the crowd, they are so uptight. They're just there to listen to, okay, Google has released this, clap. Google has released this, clap. And that guy was like, release, Google. You know? So yeah, it was a tough crowd, but he enjoyed whatever he was doing. That's the best thing.
So what was the relevance of the DJ? Yeah, alikuwa hapo tu kuhype the crowd.
Unajua pesa inakuanga kutumika. Pesa inakuanga ya kutumika. I will tell this and I will preach it and I will print it on the billboard.
Put it on record. Pesa ni ya kutumika.
Yes. So Google walilipa mse pesa.
Hey.
Google paid that DJ. He played the music. He was in some robe that is in some colors, and Dixon wrote an interesting article.
Ama ni yule mse wa TikTok.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
And Dixon wrote an interesting article. He said that Google doesn't know what to do with its own AI. Wako all over the place.
I think I can agree with him. Kinda.
Why?
Because I feel like the AI, it's Gemini.
Gemini.
Yeah. I think it's gonna like some sort of identity crisis.
But Gemini is interesting. I think
Okay,
Google
but
ndo
it
anaipatia
works.
tu vitu mingi.
Yeah, it works. Me, actually, saizi nime move away from like Bing and ChatGPT inadepend
The situation.
inadepend na situation. But now for my current like a quick search or anything I'm doing chap Gemini is what I will go to. Hata sai like currently hata niko very sure I have a Gemini tab here and it is here. Really, yeah. I feel like ina work better than hizi zingine for the most part, because you remember even when you were trying ilikuwa what the draw for the names.
It created even a table for me, but najua pia ChatGPT can. It only felt, I think for me it was an interesting feel because sikuwa nimetumia Gemini before. It was an interesting feel, although ilikuwa a little bit off on some few things.
Yeah.
But it was very fast in doing whatever it was doing.
Okay, Gemini, I came across Gemini when I was doing my school project. I had never tried it before. Nilikuwa natumia Bing charts, and you see I only have like it normally only has like four whatever. You can only prompt it like 4 times.
What that?
As in, ukiuliza the first question, say like what does this do? If you do a follow-up question, you can only do 3 more now.
That's for Gemini?
No, that's not for Gemini. That's for Bing Chat, the GPT-4 thing. But because I needed something that could connect to the internet, mi siwezi lipia nini GPT-4, and your time I need
the audacity.
Unajua venye umesema pesa ni ya kutumiwa, lazima kuwe na pesa ya kutumia.
Pia unatumia wapi?
Exactly. Because sasa ningelipea kitu sasa alafu but eventually I tried it nikaona ina work, but it wouldn't give me the results nilikuwa nataka. So inabidi currently venye nimeona you can't just use one AI. You have to go around, especially if you're doing something that is like extensive. So for me kama ni code ntadebug na hiyo ya ChatGPT ya kawaida, hiyo ya OpenAI.
The funny thing about this thing is now you see they introduced a free thing everywhere. AI was free.
Yes.
And now they're going to pay.
Of
People
course.
are going to pay for this thing.
That's the whole
so
thing.
This is the catch. I don't think after using a free thing you're going to pay for something.
It never works like that.
Only I think but huwa ina work ni kwa hizi ma subscription models kama za music, za YouTube.
That's where we are heading to in the conversation.
But sasa for AI unajua ni weird because ini kitu iko solemnly developed and ina coexist with humans. Me asking it a question is because it's from my mind. I just need some fragmented answers. So I will use the free version to get the fragmented answers and expand on it using my own ideas.
True.
So there's no way I'm going to let this thing tabulate data for me because I have paid. So hapo ndo, as in, I think hapo ndo Google pia imekuama kwa standstill wako like kitu sasa sisi tutafanya wase walipiaje. And this is the only thing they can't introduce ads.
But they have an Gemini Advanced.
But
it's the same thing. Venye tu nasema.
But for advanced unaona inafanya nini? Again, inaenda ina scrap data kwa Google inakusaidia kufanya nini. Are you going to pay for that thing to help you do that? And unajua hiki tunaweza ipata tab 10 ya Google search. Regardless.
So utafika di tab 10 ya Google search.
Me wenda deep.
The relevance dies down.
No. It doesn't.
Really?
Yes. When you're doing a research, those are the interesting places to be. This is a kwanza as in SEO inawakaje. The more you pump, the more it comes up fast.
True. Okay, now that makes sense.
So the interesting iko huko. hata ukienda
But now
kutorrent, what happens? The first ones that people seed are on top, but zile za kitambo, zile previous zenye wasamesahau kuseed zenye ni tamtamu wacha kutranslate kitu vibaya.
nani amesema? I haven't said anything. Lakini mbona unaenda hadi top 10? Lakini
it's just figurative, but najua kuna msana translate kitu vibaya mali yako, so you guys please don't go wherever you are going. Anyway,
sikue kama my co-host hapa Jessy, mambo yake ni ngumu sana.
Anyway, Victor, to today's topic, it's a long word, but the social tech business models. What comes in your mind first?
First thing that came out in my mind?
Yes.
Facebook. That's the first thing that's come to my mind. Kichwa Facebook.
Why Facebook? Why Meta products?
I don't know. Now that I think about it, I'm like, but kichwa kwanza imegonga kichwa yangu. Mainly because it's a business mode. It's a business. Facebook is a business.
Yep.
It's a social tech business, basically. Now, I think it's one of the most recognized in the world.
Yep.
Na Google, I don't know, but I think Facebook has. Maybe Google has the most number of users. But
Google is a search engine.
So obviously, yes,
it has the bigger numbers. Yeah.
But first thing that's come to my mind, Neo, basically. Where
social tech business models. I'd go the way you have said Facebook, but I'd approach it in a
different manner.
In a different manner. I'd approach it in a way that how people are trying to use the tools they have, possibly think for maybe not social, but they're trying to revolutionize them, how to make money with them.
Yeah. But that's the whole point.
Yep.
Misema pesa lazima itumike.
Lakini
lazima upate pesa.
Lazima upate pesa kwanza.
Lazima uwe na pesa ya kutumia.
Yeah.
Pesa ni money. Itumike is use. So you have to have money in order to use the money.
As in, who told you to translate? As in, who is your audience?
Unajua si umesema there are people who have come here to see me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I have to translate for my Kilimani guys and the Karen guys, the guys in the States. They all, I have a big audience.
Man. Anyway. The first thing we have to touch on social tech business models is subscription models. To revert to your conversation yetu kwanza ya subscribing on AI kwanza, because that is a good enterprise on social tech. Wachana kwanza na hizi zingine zenye tumezoea kutumia
kwa AI.
Yes.
AI ni subscription. It's not really based off of a subscription.
People are introducing subscription, right?
Right from the start, from the get-go.
No. As in after waliona, I think data collection was good, that ikaacha kucrawl, ikaanza kutembea. Now people figured out, this is now the best time to introduce subscription model, because now Simto imenye anatamba. It has data now. So we can introduce. No wonder wakaleta, because ChatGPT walianza when? Is it ChatGPT 2 ama 3? Walianza people to pay for this thing.
I think it was GPT-3. Alafu, was it GPT-3? Alafu, yeah. Alafu then they upgraded GPT-3 to GPT-4. Then GPT-4 now became the one that is for being. I'm not really sure. Don't quote me on that. Don't come for me in the misko sure. But najua GPT-4 is currently paid. But the rest of it, GPT-3 is not paid. But that's not actually that's not a subscription model.
No, but people are paying for it. People are subscribing to it.
That's more of
it's a one-off pay. No, it's not a one-off pay.
It's a freemium model.
Is it?
because you have a free
you have a free version
and you also
and,
have a paid version.
Okay, yeah.
So that's like, but subscription models and freemium models are
Ni same,
kind
ni
of
same,
like
yeah.
relate
Because
vizuri,
nilikuwa natafuta some tool for streaming and people like there's this tool but you can stream only for 1 hour, past 2 hours, past 1 hour you have to pay. So ni same too. I think so.
It's a similar thing. Ni jina tu unaona vile tunapeanga vitu different names but they kind of like mean the same thing almost.
Yeah.
But niko sure but for subscription ni ile from the get go kitu ka Netflix. Netflix you have to pay to use it.
Yeah.
I don't think ikona free.
It used in Kenya for the Android packs.
Oh yes, I remember we had a conversation about
Yeah.
you. Yeah. Like so, like for example Netflix. Lakini siku hizi I don't think kuna.
Ilitolewa. As in people are buying phone and then like let me just jump on it and then go like Netflix, and they realized people are enjoying watching these things on phones compared to anything else. Like Kenya, no.
Sasa hiyo ilikuwa na free model, but I think bado kuna parts in the world zenye kuna free, si ndio?
Not so sure.
Ama walitoa everything. Okay, let me nitumie basi moja yenye najua I know can't have a free model. Apple Music. Apple Music I know free. I've never seen anything free. Of course, they give you the first 3 months free, but see, of course, you have to pay for it.
No, you don't have. Let me tell you, there's this guy who operates on the 3 months. Anatoa card and deactivate. Ikifika tu hiyo 3 months, ana cancel. Collect na. Alafu ana relax tena siku ingine tena anarudi. But not the same nini.
Sasa si I lose my whole library.
Yeah, sasa yeye anaja na library. It's like music. You see, that's a different thing. So
True.
yeah, no operative.
True.
The same way I think also venye Adobe sai inafanya. With the subscription models and all this. Anyway, to really back to that conversation. How
the AI thing, yeah.
Yes. Do you think it's a viable thing kwanza? Because wase wengi wanatumia hiyo
AI.
Wase wengi wanatumia hiyo kitu.
Sure, unatumia, mimi natumia.
But I think I'm not a frequent user of it. Coming to think of it.
But unajua
because nimegundua as a creative it enhances you, but also ukitumia vibaya inakupunguzia the creative run yenye uko nayo. You tend to think less.
You tend to depend on it.
Yes, kama una self control,
so unakuwa fala.
Kitu kaa hiyo.
So uliona unakuwa fala.
Nimesema tu kitu kaa hiyo. Sijasema nakuwa fala, but I have to depend on my own intuition, and then maybe tuseme kama unasikia kuenhance hiyo kitu ndo nasema wacha nifanye kitu.
It's ina relate na this thing. It kind of relates to cheating in examination. Cheating in examination. Kwa venye kwa nini, if you're like kama umeamua kucheat, akili ni inazima.
Inazima.
Yes, exactly. So ni kama akili inazima. So when you depend on it, so when unasema if you depend on it, you end up like being less, your creativity goes down.
Yeah. Because as a creative person, you're dependent on a couple of things. First of all, this thing came after. Your creative ideas were already in flow.
True.
Then you realized, I can sit down and just decide, no, I can just write this thing and then it generates for me some script. And then unajua people were saying ni mafala. They don't know how to counter the scripts that the AI has given them. So they just depend on like, because sasa unajua hapo unaenda like to introduce Musyoki kwa nini kwa Notion, akajua Notion and then akasema hiyo kitu inampatia kazi mingi.
Imagine.
Now unacheki mseka huyo ni msemenye solemnly amedepend kwa storytelling na kujua hizo vitu zake venye anafanya. Si kujua as in akirudi nyuma anasema sasa hizi vitu za Notion hizi ni vitu gani mpaka saa ngapi. Unacheki ana generate story out of me kupiga na wewe story.
Unafaa muonyeshe Notion AI.
yes atajua, but sooner or later maybe when the audience is growing and he wants to do some other things, because it's more of relationship to relationship, depending on how he's doing and how he's doing the podcast. Yes. Anyway, do you think subscriptions model are a good financial model?
Yeah. Yes. I mean,
and some or completely like subscription model works.
Okay. This question I feel like to release it later, but for now, there's the first thing and the subscription model normally sets out to do.
Yep.
Sindio? E-service, for example, tuseme which one, for example? Hizi za streaming. For example, streaming. Streaming services set out to eliminate your story going to the cinema. Sindio?
But those things are dying. Streaming is dying.
Streaming is dying?
Yes.
Why?
I don't think there's value. There's more good things being offered. Netflix is trying to introduce ads despite you paying the things. Unakumbuka tukiongelea you pay you just decide that TV that has ads.
Oh yes, I remember.
Yes, sasa kuna vitu kama hizo, kuna streaming services ziko kama hiyo. As in they know already you're going for the ads. So why not go watch there where you know the ads are there, and it's wanakwambia tu place near ad. So you just know this is strictly ads, but the streaming is there working good. Why not go there?
Apana. Okay,
listen. Go. There's this thing on The Verge. They're talking about streaming is becoming the same as cable TV.
Yes, actually, not cinema. It was cable.
Yep.
Yes. Streaming was supposed to be the alternative. It was supposed to itoa your story ya cable. It was now you choose whatever you want to watch. But now we have Netflix, we have Hulu, we have Disney Plus, we have Max, you have Prime, and they all have their own shows. So you find if you want to watch everything, you have to subscribe to at least
5, 4, 3.
Yeah. Then there's the issue where in Kenya, for example, you don't get all your shows. You don't get access to all the streaming services like Hulu is. I don't think Hulu is in Kenya. BT Plus is not in Kenya.
Aziko.
Because even kama mi access BT Plus, lazima niende, I have to get a VPN.
Unaenda kutafuta nini?
Wewe.
Sawa.
Okay, mimi nimechana streaming services.
The most I pay for a streaming service is 300. Ile Netflix, the lowest.
Hiyo ni poa. Prime Video ilikuwa hapo na 14, ilikuwa 14 ama ilikuwa $19. Nikakaa hivi nikajiambia Prime, Amazon Prime Video, mind you, the library is not even huge.
It's not even huge.
And there are also ads there. Alafu, the thing is, okay, for subscription services, the mission that they set out to do, they normally don't end up like at the beginning wanna fall in line with the mission, but as it goes, it just turns all about into the money.
No, yeah.
Which is the whole thing. Like, I don't like, for example, kitambo, it never used to be expensive to pay for Netflix, Amazon Prime and all that. Haikuwa as expensive as it is right now.
Yeah.
But there's this thing they do tiering, where now, for example, for Netflix, you unaweza lipia za 4K if you want 4K quality and the maximum number of users, then you have like 1080, you have 720.
That's a scam kwanza in this third world country. Our internets don't support 4K at best.
Kuna swali ulizaga some time back, unajua ini 4K aje?
But it can't. And then you go Netflix. Less than half the library or quarter the library of whatever you want
Exactly.
is on 4K.
Uko na 4K TV. How much 4K content do you watch?
YouTube pekee. And my internet even can't support 4K. Vizuri. Trust me. As in the
But nini, I feel like, okay, YouTube ni ngumu watch 4K content. On Netflix, yes. Because I don't know how Netflix inafanyanga hiyo story ya bitrate yao. Mi sijui.
I love their bitrate when the internet is very bad. Because sasa hiyo ndo itabaki the only thing I am seeing.
Exactly. Naweza kuwa na trash internet, naweza kuwa na
But you
do
get to see
1
Netflix.
Mbps per second, but naona very clear quality.
Yes.
Quality doesn't go down or anything like that.
Yeah.
Hadi nashindanga what happens. So for some part their service is good.
Yeah.
But kuna pros and cons for each subscription model. That's like for me, for my opinion. Yes, they are good, but currently it's becoming more about the money and less about the actual client or the customer or the service that they're actually trying to put out.
Do you believe in subscribing for space?
Space.
Google Drive, cloud. Ama fadhali buy hard disk. Ama SSD.
Hiyo ni actually a very good question. Naweza tamani a little bit of both. I'd be on the lines hapo katikati. Because, for example, if I want to access some data anywhere I am, without actually having to plug in any, I only need an internet connection. But at the same time, I would need a good internet connection to actually download this vitu onto my computer.
Yes. Okay. Let me introduce something interesting there. Just one data spec. What will make you go save something in the space among your data set? Documents, images, videos, music.
Saizi hapana.
Just assume.
Documents, Photos, yes. Actually, photos ndo zinaendanga.
So if you lived in a world where there's no
photos, I don't think the cloud would really help me that much. Because kama nataka kutuma files, most of the time, if I need the cloud if I'm sharing files.
Yep.
Because that's what I came to realize. So WeTransfer does that for me. So I just share the files.
But that's up to 2 gigs.
Yeah. But bado, see, they send like...
It's 2 gigs and then there's the subscription model for above. And then
subscription bana.
And then unajua sasa funny thing is, kuna hii ingine unaweza tuma more than 5 gigs. And it's free.
Gani hiyo?
Sijui inaitwa send GB. For reals. You can send up to 5 GB.
Send GB.
For free. Now, why would you subscribe to inaitwaje WeTransfer so that you can send files above 2 gigs? Na kuna mahali unaweza tuma up to 5 for free.
So unajaribu kuuliza why subscribe?
Yes.
Why kuna
alternative. Yeah.
Sindo mimi nakwambia mimi niliacha kusubscribe bana. Mimi nimecancel subscriptions.
Mimi ni 2 natumia na moja si mimi nalipa. So yenye actually yenye I pay it's Creative Cloud. Yeah, because najua iko na return on investment. And then kuna YouTube because of the kiddo.
Only paying YouTube?
Yeah, I pay for YouTube because
YouTube
of the
Premium.
kiddo. Yeah, because of the kiddo. I can't be going all the time kwa nini YouTube Kids. I prefer messing with my algorithm for Premium, one part, because haitakuwa na ads hapo katikati and it will be a one hour thing. Nitaweka mtoi hapo for less than 30 minutes. I enjoy whatever she enjoys and then naenda cheze na toys and then ni hivyo.
So shida yako ni ads?
Kwa YouTube? No. It's not even ads.
But I've not
Kwanza when you're on TV,
yeah,
they piss you off.
Yeah, okay. I've not really interacted with the YouTube Premium, so siwezi like give an opinion vizuri.
It's top tier.
It's
top
tier.
You're 9 tier. That I feel the worth. You're nice.
Okay,
because I want to get
for example, like it's not really about even like the streaming services per se, but realize that these days you go on to like these services, unapata, you've watched most of the things that you feel like are relevant to you. Ama unapata you only pay for something to only watch a certain show. Na hiyo show ikiisha, like ikiisha, done.
Okay.
So me saizi nimebaki, I only watch like things that are actually like created like on YouTube. So me na keep up na creators zenye wako huko in real life.
There was a time masterclass used to be where you go for these things, you go for classes, blah blah blah, and then YouTube introduced membership, and before people started now will you go and pay for masterclass to watch how MKBHD shoots his videos, or you'll go to subscribe to his membership on YouTube?
Bana, siwezi subscribe. Siwezi.
So subscription is a model that works for those who just need the subscription. Just need. That is the word.
The thing is, you think you need it,
but you don't.
Most of the time, you don't. Because as you said, there are other alternatives that are free or they offer more. For example, we have like, what do we call it? For example, the example you umetupea hapa ya SNGB with transfer.
Yeah.
You have like iCloud. iCloud only gives you 5 gigabytes.
You see, the thing is, they've also glorified the memory part.
Memory gani?
As in, me, I have to take a picture, blah, blah, blah. I have to look good in the picture. Do you want to throw that memory of your loved one? They go like, no, so I want to subscribe so that I can store this thing.
Kuna iCloud. There are people who pay for iCloud. Google Drive is cheaper. It has more storage, more free storage to begin with.
Yeah.
You have, there's another service, I think gives you like a terabyte or something like that. I'm not sure about them. Dunashuku, it's a Chinese thing.
Data mining.
I was looking into it and I don't sikumbuki kama inaitwa aje. Sitaki kumention names anyway. Utanikujia.
Utaki kupoteza dollars.
We. You're an international company. Naza nikujia niambia you guy, we want to do a thing with you. But saizi subscriptions inakaa like just a way to get money from you, and they don't really offer you exactly what you want. Because if you had like one premium streaming service, inatulipa kitukaa $30 a month, I'm at 50. Makes sense.
And it had like everything.
And it had everything. Makes sense. It set out, inatoa, for example, in African DSTV, inatoa DSTV. That's our cables,
Yeah.
Inatoa DSTV kabisa. Because you would get the sports, you would get
the... DSTV, it's hybrid.
Yeah. Size, yeah. But you'd get the sports, you'd get the movies, the series, anything you want. If you had a model like that. Ama kama hata ni $100.
Kwanza, one of the most... Producer, when weka ile tit up, the shittiest thing. Yes, ni Showmax. Showmax, they want me to pay for sports and watch it on the phone.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying with the subscription models?
Very stupid people.
You see what I'm saying with subscription models? Unalipaje? How do I pay for something and only limit it? That's exactly what I was talking about, tiering.
That's a
tiering
joke,
is very tiering is actually very very tiering is very
anyway, yeah,
tiering is one of the things that is very stupid, according to me. It's a way to make money, yes, but I don't know if it falls in lines with the mission or the actual like thing they try to sell you at the first point. Because you may pay.
Tiering works good when you're looking for sponsor packages.
Okay, yeah.
That works. Yeah. Because I tell by the way, you guys can pay. We have tiers. Have tiers. Or lower thirds. We mention your phone company. What is your phone company? We don't know. We can mention it. It's on certain tiers. We can consider that. That's not a subscription model. That's
lakini as much as nasema hivi, I have to admit hata mimi ningekuwa na a subscription service, I would obviously do the same thing. I would follow the same route. Yes, I would definitely follow the same route, because let's face it, we're all out to make money. We're all out to make money. If I decided to give you the best premium service, I would lose a lot of money.
But you can consider curtailing the data industry in the data industry for that note, because
Sell
this
the
is
data.
because this is the thing with streaming. Apart from your username and email and number, they sell your time, your streaming habits, what kind of thing you're streaming. If you love things, they sell that to the data industry. And once that is sold, the adverts that you're going to be seeing on your TL is going to be love oriented. You see, that is how they do it. That is how these movies, they sell that.
Nazotaka kuona nini ya okay, wacha tu.
That is even though wanafanya, because for you think wanataka tu email na jina, well and good, I'm going to give that, but you don't know within your time you're curating your timeline for imasan yangu ya action. So imasa yako ya action, by any moment you miss it and you go online, you'll still see action in some way. You see, because wameuza time yako na how your mind thinks and how it curates it, and that is still data on a deeper extent that more people don't think of.
True.
Yeah. So regardless, you lose.
So the subscription.
Yeah, then subscription. Anyway, freemium.
Subscription and freemium are basically the same thing. I'd say, but you see, the problem is, if you're out to make money, you'd rather go with the subscription model. Because the freemium model, utapata most of the time, you don't really convert all the users into paying customers.
Yep.
Because take, for example, Spotify, more than, I think around 40% or around 30 to 40% are the paying customers.
Okay.
The rest 50 to 60
you prefer listening to that ad.
They're on the ad plan. Hiyo yenye kona ads, hiyo free plan. Si kila mtu atawashwa kama mimi ama wewe.
Yeah.
Mimi the only thing sahi nalipia ni hiyo Spotify. Unajua hizo ads ziko hapo tu.
Msioki, you pay for what?
Spotify, Showmax, Netflix.
Those are 3.
Showmax unaona nini?
Salem.
You see, possibly it's one thing that's making him go on Showmax. Possibly one thing.
Whenever you're paying for a streaming service, unapatanga you're only paying for a certain thing.
Now the catch is on these streaming services is they buy the rights to how they will release these episodes.
Yes.
So they will hold you for like 5 years. You're paying for this thing, and they tell you, Salem season 5 or season 6, whatever, is going to come out in the next 2 years. So you'll wait for 2 years, paying for subscription, watching very useless library that you're not even interested in, as you're waiting for Salem. You see, as in, they're holding you like that. That is captivity. For real, that is captivity.
Yeah.
You see, afadhali nilipie YouTube.
Lazima umesema Salem hata siwaka najua ni Musyoki.
Afadhali I pay for YouTube. I know there's a creator releasing every week. Najua Musyoki ako na episode every week. Najua TikTok Africa tuko na episode every 2 weeks ama every week. Unaona? I know. Najua kuna creator kila wiki mpaka atoe. Whether nikae hapo katikati nisione. I know for a few weeks I've watched something.
True.
That I've paid for like 500 shillings. So hiyo ni kama kuona 10 creators na 100 bob each week. You get?
Yeah.
Anyway.
But, okay, yeah.
The other scam industry is gaming.
Hatujasema ni scams. We're talking about business models.
That business model is a scam. The gaming subscriptions.
Is it gaming? Oh yeah.
Yeah, the gaming subscriptions and whatever. That
Subscriptions.
is it? No. You buy them in small amounts.
Yeah.
Like 10 shilling, 5 shilling. Buy this thing at 100 shilling.
The name.
Buy superpowers at 5.
Yes. The name ni microtransactions.
Okay. Yeah.
For gaming, yeah. For gamers. When you unasema, yes, you buy small things.
Yes.
So as I was like researching on this, nikiona like the different things, that the different models and how the mission relates to the actual profitability and all that.
Yeah.
There's a video Mr. Was the Boss released
Oh,
a year ago or 2 years ago. I don't remember.
It's like I don't know how many. That was one of the longest videos Pia ametoa.
Yeah. Hiyo video ilikuwa really long. So he was breaking it down. He was explaining it venye you kinda venye you download the game. Like kuna so many games like ni free actually. It's in the free section. So, you know, the same way we have like free models, there's premium models, so kuna hiyo free. So you download it in the free section. Once you download it, you start playing. And when you start playing, within the first 6 minutes, you're hit with an offer.
With an offer, yeah.
Pay sijui $1, pay $10 to get there's a certain thing they call it. I don't remember the name vizuri. But almost each and every game has it. It's like kind of a subscription.
Yeah, you have to get the powers,
Game Pass,
level.
Yeah, Game Pass, kitu kayo. So, as I was watching this thing, every time you get into the game, you realize that you need more power for your character.
To need to go to another level. Yeah.
So you have to buy.
Yes.
But the funny thing is, how to buy directly? It's not the same way as ingia tu online.
Oh, yeah.
Wende pale, you buy your stuff na itakuja kwako directly. For this, they have different what do I call it? Different currencies. Let me just.
This is the game coins.
Yeah. So they have so they make gems. They have coins. They have like I don't know, maybe a third one. I don't know how to call it, but we have 3 things.
Yeah.
So in order for you to buy this item you want, maybe it's a gun or a power up, lazima ubuy hiyo kitu ya kwanza ni gem. Then using the gem you get your coins. Then using your coins you get another thing. Then that last thing is the one that you will pay the gun or the power up with.
Those levels are very confusing. Nakumbuka game ya Manu ya juzi. So this was happening. So this was happening. I'm not going to talk about the game. So I was sitting with Evanso. So I'm asking him, how do you stream? I use this app. It tells me to download the app. It's on Play Store. I download it.
Yeah.
And then it just shows me the game menu versus. I'm like, okay, interesting. So just clicking it. I click it. It takes me to Play Store to download another app. I ended up downloading like 4 apps for me to watch one game. And that game was full of ads.
Are you serious?
It's like tiered data collection.
I have one app. And that one app, I don't even remember. I don't know how it's called. Sijui nani alinionyesha. Casper alinionyesha. One app. This one app has everything.
Maybe that was tiered. Actually, after I saw nimefika ya 4 nilidelete hizi zingine nikamwambia Evans I'm done.
But sasa unaona kuna levels. Venye nilikuwa nakwambia. So, if you think about it, uli buy gems.
Yeah.
By the time you get to actually buying this thing, you don't know the value of your money.
Yep.
So, obviously they undervalue the things. And you can't buy when unajua in games, US mecheza games. Me
I play free games.
Yes, but siku hizi hata games are not like my interest currently. But whenever you have these things, these offers, unapata you have 200 items, 200 gems, tuseme 200 gems. You have 300 gems worth like 1,500, 2,000, 20,000, something like that. Meaning
if you need 125 you have to buy 200.
Yep.
Juu hakuna option ya kubuy 125, you can't enter. Kumaanisha kuna zenye zitabaki, kumaanisha juu hiyo imebaki na huwezi like turn it back into money, you have to go back there and buy another. The next time you will need something.
Yeah.
So you end up buying a lot of things. I love the funny thing, you buy these things in order for your character to grow and become like an amazing
character,
like unbeatable. But unapata, you end up getting beaten. So for the first few minutes or like few days, you're good.
Then in a deteriorate.
Yes, but then as inaendelea,
They're also introducing their own characters.
kuna hao characters exactly. That's a theory nilikuwa nayo. Kuna characters wow.
Yeah.
Alafu kuna other character guys who are paying. So the person who paid the earliest anasuffer. Na mwenye amepay the recent,
it's a pyramid scheme.
Ako juu. So you are matched with these guys, so you end up like going into battle with these guys. So obviously mwenye amelipa juzi atakumaliza.
Yeah.
So it forces you to go back and buy again. And upgrade. So you end up doing this thing. By the end of the nini, this guy was like doing the tally, the money. I'm gonna spend almost $1,000.
Sheesh.
And the thing is, once you start investing in something, you really don't normally feel like kuyacha tu. Ati high and dry. Wezi ni ngumu sana. If you invest in your craft, just to invest, we buy equipment nini. Alafu tamka tu siku moja you're like, no. It can't happen like that.
Nauza hizo zote.
So they use that emotion part to get your money. Microtransactions kwa games. And the same is happening now, not only on mobile phone, but now it's moving also to gaming consoles.
Bana, gaming console ilienda kuangalia game nikaambiwa ni 30k. Niko like, what?
Exactly. Alafu wanaimaking it so impossible for you to actually get hizi ma power-ups na hizi ma guns. Sindio?
So pay 30k for a game. Alafu kundani bado you have to pay for a game pass. You have to pay for skin. You have to...
Exactly. Unabuy 30k game, alafu you can only play online.
Nah. And then your internet is very shitty to even handle. No.
Na hizo ndo like stories wenye there was a story where a guy spent 100k, not Kenyan shillings, 100k USD.
The only time I will invest that much money is only if Red Bull is paying me.
Now listen to the funny thing. So I spend 100k in these microtransactions buying the power-ups and the gear and all these things.
Yeah.
It gets to a level where now his character is unmatched. And he ends up not having anybody to play with after spending 100k US dollars. As in umebaki niwe peke yako kwa game.
Hey, people are making money outside here.
So microtransactions.
That is one of the best then.
Yeah.
It's only that can that model work in any other thing?
Any other thing gani?
Kama View Sasa. View Sasa was... I think inakuwa ina work. Pay 10 bob to watch their next episode. As in they have all the episodes already. Pay 10 to watch. Pay 5 to watch. Pay as in they have those minor things. And then it's like 10 bob per episode of 1 billion people in scope. 1 million people who are watching that Sarafina show, whatever it's called. Unaona, that's how much.
Here's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. And then they're not watching only that peke, because that 10 shillings you're paying that thing for only that View Sasa episode. You have to pay another 10 shilling to watch Churchill. You have to I don't think it's only one.
Ilikuanga 25 bob ikianza. Ama is it 25 bob right now? Sijawatch.
It's been a while since this thing is being advertised on View Sasa because I don't watch TV.
Same here. Maybe that's the problem. But the last time I think niliona, it was either 15 shillings or 25 shillings. It had a 5.
Yep.
Hiyo ndo kitu nakumbuka. And you see, the thing is, if I offer you something, at 1,000 bob and offer you a similar thing at 15 shillings, utabai gani?
I think ndachukua the cheapest.
Sindio?
Yeah.
That is the nature of human beings most of the time, sindio? But hizo microtransactions, hizo vitu ndogo ndogo. If I want to watch a series iko na 6 seasons na each season iko na 20 episodes.
Kwanza hata Netflix waliacha kufanya hivyo. Kuna time walikuwa natoaga the whole season mara moja. Siku hizi wafanyi hivyo.
Really?
Mi
niliacha kuwa Netflix.
They keep you wana moja siku hizi. Unasikia Rick and Morty wiki. Wamesikia hizo vitu by the time wanafika episode, alafu zote ziko skimmed kufika episode 6, 7. In a way that a month has how many weeks?
4 weeks.
4 weeks. So by the time unafika 4 weeks, you need to subscribe for those 3 to keep you on hooked. And these people are smart.
I thought bado wana release. This is exactly what I was saying. It beats. They came to remove the cable model.
Yeah.
The cable subscription model, sindio? But sasa, if you end up giving people episodes kila wiki, kama Inspector Mwala hapo, kila Monday unangoja kuona Inspector Mwala. Sasa siyo, it doesn't align with the mission.
But unajua anyway, venye tu ulianza ukasema tukapa juu ya do. Kila msa akapa juu ya do. Juu ya do.
Mwenye alikuambia,
it's only how smart you are with these models.
Whoever told you money is not important lied to you.
They're embedding this.
Look at me. Indo kamera yangu. Siwaka. Indo kamera yangu. Mwenye alikuambia money is not important lied to you. Money is everything. Exactly, because sahi any key point. This is a key point.
Acha nikushow. These
don't quote
things
me.
you use them only because you're exposed to them. You spend to them only because you as in kuna episode fulani msioki alikuwa naongelea wase fulani wa mashinani. As in wale wase hawajui kitu yote inaendelea tao. Wale wase wako to they're living their own life. Wewe umeshakuja huku in the urban areas. Haujui hata ule msemenya kocha ni godha amesikia kwa sababu labda ni anduthi. But unaona, they don't know whatever is happening. Huku in the urban areas, mzee, as in, you used to know music, msee anasikizaga tu YouTube. And then you realize, msiki anasikiza hiki tu na Spotify amelipia, alafu the bitrate ni deadly ukisikiza na earbuds. So unaona, that is 2 levels of poverty you're trying to fight. Subscription and buying the buds. And then each year they're introducing new buds that do technically nothing
the same
different.
Thing. iPhones.
They just call it.
That's the current state of smartphones. Saizi.
But these things are scams.
So unasema shida ni ukitaka kuomoka, you're paying the price.
If
you want to level up in life, basically you're paying the price.
You have to pay the price.
Because let me not lie to you, but I only pay for Spotify because niliona inakaa poa.
Now check it. When I introduce ile kitu nilipost, they're introducing another tier kwa lossless music, and it's a higher bitrate.
Yeah.
And kucheza one music sijui for how many seconds unatumia sijui how much of your MB.
Ilikuwa like 20 ama ilikuwa 15.
Hey. This life can't balance. Anyway, to the next. We finalize. I think we are how many minutes? 55. Hey, I think we are gone over there. Anyway, to the last. We make it the last social media advertising. Venye nilikushow, they sell this hiyo kwanza hiyo bana, hiyo inaleta do to the social
media advertising.
Inaleta do. hiyo nayo inaleta do, because they've tracked your habit in every app that you watch, either free or, because it's based on social media. It's on Instagram, it's on YouTube. Hizi vitu zote ziko synchronized. They are merged all together to ambush you with ads, and those ads are paid somewhere else. You see, the other companies are paying for those ads, not you as the person, but it's a good revenue model for some other people, for some other places.
Yeah. True.
So for me, that is one of the best. Apart from microtransaction, I need to figure out how microtransaction will affect something in my life. Then you need to introduce hapo katikati.
Unataka kwanza.
Hiyo nayo inaleta pesa mzuri.
But you have to create a popular app.
Not even a popular app. You just need to skim it in life. You just need to skim it in life. How to skim it is the real question. You see? Because how some figure out tunaitoa hapa tunaweka huku.
Yeah.
You see? Hata ukiona hii kipindi ya Butiti na Kogaje, one of my favorites.
Anas Toto.
Anas Toto. When you watch it, you don't pay. It's free. Lakini adverts utatandika nazo huko za Amco. Utapigwa nazo mingi. You see?
Sijaona bado.
That is how they make their money.
So it's how you pitch it.
It's how you just pitch it, how you make it.
Because kama, if you're talking on the case of social media, TikTok makes the most money from the data they sell for the ads. Kind of because right now, like, TikTok is one of the most used platforms. Like, hata sijui kama mamangu yako TikTok kama budago, lakini
inaweza kuwa madhako. Inaweza kuwa
madha. Uliona wapi mamangu?
Nashuku inaweza kuwa yeye. She's on social media a lot.
Okay, yes, yeah, maybe for business purposes, but yeah, true. But as I was saying, TikTok iko na a lot of users. They found a model where, as you're saying, pitching, when you really pitch to the people, it just skyrocketed.
Yeah.
And you don't pay anything, actually. But you pay with your data.
Yep.
And they make a ton of money. They make a ton of money. The same with YouTube, the same with other Twitter squeezy, but I don't know how Twitter is going on. And Meta, of course, is a giant peer. And if you think about it, your data yetu, we don't see the value in it, but venye umesema tu mtu
umekumbuka msee fulani akisema alichora mimi akapost hapo I sell my own data. So anajua data tayari inauzwa, sababu anataka sasa kuuza tu yake.
Yeah, data inauzwa. I mean, you're like, for example, simu yangu inajua kila kitu about you.
Yeah.
Kila kitu. It knows your age group, your interests, the places you go, where you live,
Kwanza this
everything.
thing umeintroduce your smart home.
I'm skeptical about smart home. Yeah. I like the idea nilikuwa najiuliza story if do I need the automation?
Wacha tuongelee kitu kwa episode nyingine. But hiyo kitu ni kama subscription model ya kuuza vitu zingine
next week.
Yeah.
But yeah. Social media hizo mavitu everything.
But these things are just come, you don't need them.
From your conversation yote.
You don't.
The main question was this thing yote. I based it off of the question where is it possible to run a successful social tech business that is both profitable and scalable, but still maintains social good?
Nope.
So no is the answer.
Nope is the answer. Because the recent question last week was Meta imerudishwa to court. Whether is it if we maintain them being good for children.
Oh yes.
So you can't you have to lose.
Last week ni wiki tu.
Yeah. So wengine they just decide let me lose the moral law.
So wezi. So wezi.
You can't.
So no you can't run a successful business in tech.
You can't.
And still be socially good.
No, you can't.
So it's all about the money.
It's all about the man.
Yeah, lakini pia mimi I agree. Because let's face it, we all sellouts.
Yeah, exactly.
We all sellouts.
Not snitches, sellouts.
Sellouts.
Yeah.
Anyway, ni sawa.
Anyway, we've come to a wrap of our episode. We have a new camera. We have inamulika vizuri. It showcases everything. So we've come to a wrap of the episode. It's been long. So from me, peace out.